Hi guys, my name is Avery Pessel, but before I begin, I need everyone to stand up and do 5 jumping jacks. Here, I'll do it with you. One, two, three, 4, 5. All right, y'all can sit down now. I bet you're all wondering why I just made you do that. Just a simple task of physical activity every day can improve your mood, alertness, and motivation. I bet it just did. Today, through various scientific studies and different examples, I will talk to you about the biology behind working out, the effects it has on depression rates, and specific research done, including individuals with mental illness and how working out affects them positively. All right, let's get started. What was going up in that brain of yours while you did this 5 jumping jacks? Well, let me tell you. Chemicals are released in your brain when participating in physical activity that biologically affect your brain. Through neurochemical functioning, researchers have stated their regular physical activity improves the functioning of the hypothalamus pituitary adrenal axis, also known as the HPA, which lowers your cortisol secretion and restores the balance of leptin and ghrelin. And through this, various improvements such as attention, focus, memory, cognition, language fluency, and decision making can increase for up to 2 hours when working out. As human beings, our bodies house opioids and endocannabinoids, which are linked to various effects such as pleasure, sleepiness, and reduced pain sensitivity. In similarity, endorphins play a huge role in the chemical production of opioids in the brain. The endorphin hypothesis states that physical activity can cause the brain to produce more indigenous opioid peptides, which reduce pain and boost your mood. With regular exercise, indigenous opioid peptides, which produce the B endorphin in the pituitary gland, commonly reduces anxiety and depressive symptoms. Now, that probably sounded like a whole bunch of gibberish. Let's break it down. Maybe knowing what effects these certain chemicals have in your body will help you understand a little better. Through the neuromedical science behind exercise, various effects are likely to take place on a person. Diving deeper into this thought, working out biologically affects your brain, which explains an increase in a positive mood, decreased anxiety, and more motivation. Depression is a major issue in America and is frequently shown to have effects on our younger generations as the days go on. A study was done on the young people in relation to how much screen time was used in their average day. The study found that emotional distress was positively associated with total daily screen time and negatively associated with exercise in adolescents. Physical activity decreased depression rates in children by taking away average screen time and replacing it with exercise. With ages ranging from 14 to 17, it was found that total screen time benefits children differently depending on how much time it replaces with physical activity. 1 hour of screen time replaced with 1 hour of physical activity was shown to decrease depressive symptoms through psychological pathways, as well as increasing self esteem, which is especially important in younger children as they grow up. Physical activity isn't important for just the being of children, however, but also for the well being of the mentally ill, whose area of treatment is very narrow. Research proceeds to identify specific physical activities and the effects they have on people with certain mental illnesses. Conducted studies of adults with schizophrenia has led to an increase in positive thinking due to exercise. In a certain study of schizophrenia patients, several expressed that intense physical activity such as running forced them to focus on the activity itself rather than their illness, and what they often simultaneously experience a decrease in symptoms. If not doing something extraneous, walking was always described as having a positive effect on participants' mind, making them have a reduced level of stress, which in turn reconnected them with life. Another clinical evaluation was done of men with coronary artery disease and what effects physical activity had on these men, shown through a control group and experimental group. The exercise group showed significant increase in maximal oxygen uptake, oxygen pulse, ventilation, and physical work capacity, as well as a decrease in systolic blood pressure. There were no change in the control group who did not change what they have been doing. In conclusion, these patients experienced positive effects after working out. Hopefully, I didn't work your brains out a little too much with this speech, but according to the research, that may not be a bad thing. As has been informed, daily physical activity is something you can do every day to increase your mental health. When exercising, biologically your brain releases chemicals such as endorphins, cortisol, opioids, etc., that chemically affect various aspects of a human. Depression rates are commonly linked to the presence of working out and absence of working out, which decreases in the presence of exercise. Adults with mental illness are shown to have a better quality of life when exercise is involved in their daily activities. So, next time you're feeling like your day doesn't have that extra pep in its step, take a walk or a run. You will thank yourself for that simple decision that changed the outcome of your whole day.